room. There's some real money in the room.
OG Percy.
Let's go.
Man, first off, I want to give a shout out to Kunpappi.
Okay.
Go Yayo affiliate Kunpappi, man. The first Coon I ever met. You know what I mean? I met him at 30 Rich Dog Show a few years back. He was cool dude in person, bro. I ran into him. It wasn't no problems, man. He gave me my ups, you know, even though he had the ups.
Right. He gave you up even though he had.
Right. So Kunpappi was recently arrested and booked for possession of a controlled substance, 2 counts, evading arrest, aggravated with a deadly weapon.
When you say evading, is that in a motor vehicle?
It says DETW/vehicle.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, in a
That's a felony.
motor vehicle. Unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon, 2 counts.
Damn.
Engaging in organized criminal activity. And he had a hold for USMS.
Federal marshals.
You know, Kunpappi recently had that situation where I believe it was like a hit and run and the person died.
He backed door and drove by the scene 3 times and never rendered aid. Things like that'll come and haunt you in the long run. I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday. I was wondering why he drove by and never jumped out to help the people that was dying. But I didn't never hold him against that because I know he was scared. But he did go back to check because that really care, they go back and they check to make sure, you know, even if it's high as looking, you know, and sad thing, you know, them radars gonna pick you up, them towers gonna catch you. The tower's gonna read your place, which way your car going, gonna read your place, which way your car going, this way or northeast, and they read his place going by 3 times. And to be still free on something like that, you know, God is a good God. But he can only take so much. Especially when he gets you out of so much. When he gets you out of so much you just can't tell it all, it shouldn't be nothing else to tell. I stay in the I can't tell it all category because that should have been enough to stay out of trouble right there, Coon. But you know, hey man, you know, the ways of the world, you know, is y'all. I sure hate to see Kunpappi in a situation like that, damn. Those are a lot of charges. That organized crime gonna hold you. That federal marshal hold gonna hold you. That evading in a car, that's a felony now. It used to be you know, I used to do that. That was my shit to get away. I jump out on feet though. I drive to a neighborhood that I know real good. I'm out. They'll never find me on this hood. I'm going one way, jumping one. I didn't learn my neighborhood. That's how I used to do the police. I run, get out, jump out the car. When I get in a certain neighborhood, I know I'm in. I know what street to jump out on. I know where I'm going when I jump out. And this got no idea where I'm gonna be when I jump. If that bird ain't on me. But to make a long story short, Papy, man, prayers up, man. You got a lot on your plate. A lot on your plate. It's one thing I always tell y'all, man. You know, when you end up in situations like Papy ended up the first time, you gotta go ask God, you know, my bad. You gotta go ask Daddy for a loan. You gotta go ask Daddy for a loan when you end up in a situation like that. Daddy gonna make you. Daddy the only one that can help you out of situations like that. OG Percy, the True Testament right now. Daddy the only one can help you out of situations like that. And now y'all gotta quit doing this. I'm trying to warn y'all, man. God, Daddy told me to tell y'all, he ain't your pimp. And he ain't your sugar daddy. And he ain't your goddamn genie. Man, he ain't just gonna keep appearing and doing for you, and all you doing is asking for loans. And he the only one with the keys and situation to get you out of situations. You know how many people in a situation right now, when they go ask Daddy for the loan, Daddy gonna give it to them. See, Kunpappi, he had daddy for a long, long time ago. Say that again. He had daddy for a long, long time ago. And guess what? He know what I'm talking about. Because when you end up in situations where you got to hit and run a dead body or shit, you better call on daddy and ask daddy, can he help you out that situation? He the only one you know he can say. Now this a tough one right here, but you know what? I'm going to look out for you, boy. But guess what? After this, keep your nose clean. And that's a hard slate to wipe. To be right back in daddy's face saying I didn't messed up again, Dad. I need you again. Oh no, say now, Dad. No. He a good God, but he ain't a fool. You hear me? I'm gonna say it again. I say he a good God, yes he is, but he not a fool. You understand me? But this time, one thing about him, he's a good person. But this time, I'm gonna give you a piece of game on this. He may not come when you want him. You know, but he'll be on time. And guess what? You ain't gonna have nothing but time to do. I don't say that in a sarcastic way. I say that for the ones that's in situations and they using daddy for a bail bondsman to get out, which is our Father, which are in heaven. If you're using him for your bail bondsman, please pay him back. Please don't let him make you bun. You get out here, run wild and start doing what you're doing, and then you end up back your and you want another one. Nah, my brother. I'm sorry to let y'all know, daddy rules has changed. He used to give you 3 strikes and you out, now he give you 1. 1 strike and you out. That means he gonna give you the first one, because the first time he wipe your slate clean, he not, y'all keep coming back and coming back and coming back, thinking he just a genie you rub on. Daddy, can you help me out again? And I'm like, no. Stop playing. He not your sugar daddy. Every time you want something, you're calling him. Come on, man. Use daddy for the right reasons, and daddy will grant you what you need. He'll fulfill your needs. And on that note, Kunpappi, I asked daddy to help you out, and I just throw my little offering in the pot and ask daddy to help you out if he can. But other than that, you keep your head up in there, man. Keep your head up in there, and do what you gotta do to come home. Boys.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.